your girl Serene. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to discuss this whole bullying thing that's going on. I don't think some parents, not all, but some, understand the severity, the seriousness of how far bullying has went today. It's not how it was when I was in school. You had your bullies. I was a child that was bullied, well, elementary. When I was in elementary school, I had this little girl that just, I don't know what she was mad about. I think it was the fact my hair was prettier and longer than hers, but yeah, she would just attack me, and her main focus was to pull all the barrettes out my hair. And yeah, one day my mother, I came home missing my barrettes, and my mother said, okay, tomorrow you better come home with some of her barrettes, so I'm gonna beat your ass. And I was more scared of my mother than the girl, so the next day I came home with some of her barrettes. So that was the end of that. But when I moved to a different neighborhood and ended up going to a totally different school a little while later after that, I had a boy, an older boy, bullying me. And of course, the first thing people want to say is he was because he liked you. Yeah, that's not what you're thinking about when you're a little girl getting bullied by a 6-foot giant you don't even know, and you don't even understand why he disliked you. But yeah, the boy was, man, used to do some very severely mean stuff to me. And my mother ended up getting on the bus one day and threatening to kick his ass if he didn't leave her daughter alone. And then that following year, my male cousins ended up in school with me, so I did not have to go. I didn't have to further deal with that. So my point is, today the bullying it's way worse. It's almost like a phenomenon. Like, you know, bullies, even back then when stuff like that was happening to me, it was people there to say, okay, you see she's scared, so why you messing with her, leave her alone. Or why you pick on somebody that ain't scared of you. You know, there's always somebody there to step up and say something. Today, I don't think that's the case. Today, it's like whatever the mass is rolling with, let's all roll with. It's like nobody wants to stand out on their own beliefs. It's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a wolf pack mentality. I don't think I'm saying that right, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like a wolf pack. It's like everybody is for what everybody is for. Nobody stands up for right or wrong or whatever. They all roll with it. And that can be something else if an entire room is against one child. And, you know, with all of the suicide rates that we have today versus back then, we need to start, I feel like it need to be more severe punishments for the children that choose to become bullies. I do. Because it's just ridiculous at this point, because it doesn't just happen at school and then they can go home and it's over with. It leads into cyberbullying. Now you got people sending messages to these kids telling them to kill themselves, and their parents wish they was never born and they shouldn't have never been born. I mean, it's like 24-hour torture. Now, me personally, I have always had a relationship with my son where, you know, he'll tell me when something is going on, but, you know, some kids may not feel comfortable saying anything about what's happened to them, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it doesn't say that you don't have a relationship, but I purposely built that type of relationship with my son because I never wanted him to feel like he had no one to turn to. I wanted him to always know that no matter what he told me, I'm going to think rationally before I respond. So I'm not about to, he's not going to tell me something, I'm just going to automatically, oh, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about how he may feel. I'm going to think about how I feel about it. And then I respond accordingly. Not saying if you one of them parents that don't do that, you're wrong in your parenting. I'm just saying that's what I do with my parenting. So when something is wrong with my son, even if he haven't opened his mouth to say it yet, I'm going to know. But I think that it's not, I feel like we at this point where we expect the teachers, the principals, and everybody at the school to handle whatever it is going on, when the truth of the matter is you have to get involved too. You have to get involved too. And I'm not saying get involved in a way where now you out here trying to fight and pushing your child to fight. I'm talking about get involved that we need to find a solution to the issue, period. Because nobody wants to see their child going through that. Nobody. You know. And it's more dangerous now. You know, you got the kids showing up to school with knives and guns. And we had that when I was in school too, but now it's a little more than it was when I was in school. That's all I'm trying to say, basically. So I feel like, especially after this thing with the pandemic happened where the kids had to be homeschooled, I felt like a lot of even the parents, let's say you did not understand your child work to help them, it was still different programs out here offering the tutoring, even for the parents to learn. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of them was being very lazy when it came to it, and very well, you know, I don't get paid to be teaching them, that's what I send them to school for, and don't even want to deal with teaching their own child. And my thing is, it was a time in this country that kids did not go to school every day or all day, and the parents had to do just as much teaching as the teacher. I think that's the problem. Y'all think y'all supposed to send them to school to learn everything, and some things the parents, you have to teach. You're responsible for. They only teaching them what's in the school books. You need to be teaching them about humanity, being a human, being out here in this world, all of that too. Because it ain't no way your child out here bullying folks and you don't know your child a bully. You know. But yeah. You have to get that together, honey. Y'all got to get it together. But I feel like, yeah, we need to have more parents involved in what they kids out here doing, instead of letting them just run wild, or just calling yourself sending them to school and the school needs to deal with it and all of that type of situation. Because like I say, it steps outside of that. And yeah, you get one of these parents that understand legally your child sending threats over the internet is straight up illegal and felony, you're gonna find yourself in court. Or you can find yourself sitting in your living room on a couch with your child having a talk. Which one we choosing here? So, yeah. Y'all might want to get that together. But that's just some of my thoughts on that. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for listening to my measly little opinion. And y'all have a wonderful day. Mwah, mwah, mwah.